teachers, principals, and head teachers of our great state. I hail and congratulate you. I'm so happy to welcome all of you here. For you to be on this platform, you're already on your way to being a digital guru. I congratulate you all. And after your successful participation in this program, probably we will designate you as digital champions of Anambra State education. You are indeed bold and courageous. Please keep it up. COVID-19 has made the 2019-20 school year one we will never forget. I don't think any of us will forget this year. When COVID-19, without any notice, no preparation, forced all of us into online training, no matter how we have done it. Some of us have done it through education on air. Some of us have done it through WhatsApp. We have done it in many creative ways, which we have showcased during the e-conference. You are heroic, and we want to appreciate you. We are finally here to kickstart the tech and teaching e-learning training, a comprehensive online course for educators designed by Integral Development Konsult ICT Center and Creative Builders. To prepare you, this program is to prepare you adequately for online and blended teaching and learning for schools in Anambra State. We congratulate you that you are the pioneers in the state, and kudos for you. Today marks a new journey and beginning in your professional life. This program will create a new professional sense and confidence in you as educators, and will definitely reposition you as not only a modern and digital teachers, but also as mentors and coaches, because that's what e-learning will expose you to. Not just being the regular teachers you have been, you'll also begin to facilitate lessons. You become to be mentors. You begin to be coaches. We assure you of value for your resources you have committed into this program. We assure you of the value. In pursuit of teaching excellence, to remain relevant in the midst of the new normal facing us as teachers. So you are subscribing to this program is the right step taken in the right direction to prepare you for your teaching excellence, to begin to become relevant in the new normal we are all experiencing now. Honorable Commissioner and all honorable members of the education family present, I thank you once again for your determination to see this program a reality. We hope that as we start off this batch, all the teachers will be encouraged to have similar experience to usher in a digital pedagogic revolution in teaching and learning process in Anambra State, the light of the nation. And we are hoping that more teachers will come in. We want to thank God, praise God Almighty, our God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. May He lead and direct this program and help our teachers navigate through this course successfully in Jesus' name. Amen. So I want to once again welcome you and invite my associate, my partner, Nneka, to come in and give her opening remark and also introduce some of our resource persons for this program. After that, we'll have our opening remarks from the key officers of the education family, and the Honorable Commissioner will give us her keynote address and then declare this program open. After that, we do setting the climate. We will set the climate for this program, and all of us will be at the same page. So I thank you, our distinguished participants. I say kudos once again. Thank you very much. Nneka, please come in. Nneka.
Yeah, I'm with you, ma.
Okay, come in, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Yes.
I'm happy to be with you today. And because this is the first of its kind, Anambra State hasn't, it's a privilege to be part of the team that is going to be flagging off this maiden edition of an online training for Anambra State teachers. I believe that we're setting the pace and we can only continue to go higher. Without taking so much of our time, I would like to point out one or two things that I've noticed. Apologies once again for our inability not to start on time. But part of my observation is that some of us, our mics are, we did not join audio. So if you have anyone near you that is part of us and is complaining that they can't hear us, please do us a favor to tell the person to activate their audio, not mic. You won't be able to activate your mic because I have deactivated everybody from activating their mic except those talking. But if you have someone near you or chatting you up that they can't hear you, kindly tell the person to please join audio, just like you did. So thank you very much once again. And I would like to thank you again for trusting us to put us through this process, through this learning process at this time. And I would like to go through what we are having today. My partner, Integral Development Konsult, Lady Chinwe, has given us her opening remark. I would like to invite the people that would speak and flag off our event without taking much of our time. So I'll be sharing my screen now. And I would like to show us the facilitators that joined us in So join for the people that's active that did our module 1. I have in the person of Namdi Nemeka. He's an IT consultant based in Mauritius, and he's a software engineer in games designs from Middlesex University. He's going to be putting us through comprising the use of ICT and teaching in the classroom, the use of teaching and learning using ICT. So Namdi Nemeka, pardon me. If you are here with me, I can see you. I would like you to take the spotlight. So yeah. Okay, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, good morning. I'd just like to say a brief thank you for the opportunity to be here and take you guys on this course. I'm sure you guys will find a lot of useful information there, and we'll be able to gather a lot of knowledge.
Okay, thank you very much, Nnamdi. I know that is going to be an insightful experience for every one of us. Thank you so much. So joining us next is the lady who did the module 2 for us, the facilitator for module 2. She's a seasoned administrator. She's a seasoned administrator and a quality assurance control specialist, Mrs. Nkolika Onyejianya. So I'll be giving you the spotlight so that you can address us. Kindly unmute yourself.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this exercise. It is an honor and a privilege for me to be part of this wonderful exercise, training educators in Anambra State. I am from Anambra. I'm a proud daughter of Anambra State, so it's a wonderful experience, and I hope that every educator in Anambra State would be able to garner a lot of knowledge and be able to go into the class and then showcase all the skills and all the techniques needed in the new normal. Thank you once more, and I'm glad to be part of this exercise. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Onyejianya. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be introducing the lady who did the module 4. She did it together with me. Her name is Nnenna Okore. She's a seasoned educator, and she has worked in very renowned schools across Nigeria. So Nnenna Okore.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all protocols duly observed. My name is Nnenna Okore. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to share my ideas and my knowledge that I've garnered over the years from working with children and applying educational technology in what we do. I hope we'll all learn and we'll also share our ideas as well, because we're all here to learn together and to work together to make our country a better place and to improve the educational sector. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nnenna Okore. It's a privilege to have you with us and every other facilitator that has worked with us. Finally, I'll be introducing Ikechukwu Moses Ndukwe. He's also a computer scientist, programmer, and an IT instructor. He's also handling parts of Module 4 and Module 2. Ikechukwu, you are on the spotlight. Kindly unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. All protocols duly observed. I want to say a very big thank you for being a part of this project, and it's a great honor to be able to impact knowledge into everyone here. So I hope and I believe that by the end of this training and this project, we would have gained a lot and we'll be able to contribute better to the educational sector of Anambra State. Thank you.
Thank you, Ikechukwu. Thank you so much. So I will be going to the next segment of our program. I will be introducing the special guests who are here with us to give us their opening remarks. So I'll be starting with the PPSC chairman in the person of Mrs. Ife Okaro. Okay, Ifeoma Okaro, I'm trying to find you on the participants list. Okay. So Mrs. Ifeoma Okaro, you have the spotlight and you can please unmute yourself and speak.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I'm Honorable Ifeoma Okaro, the chairman of PPSC. Okay, I welcome all to this all important training, the Tech and Teach e-learning training. I'm glad I'm part of it. I thank God because I'm not saying that the world is going digital. We are no longer analog. I thank the organizers of this program, particularly my Honorable Minister for Basic Education, the mama in the house of us, education family. I say kudos to her for her doggedness towards this last level. I thank all God for all the board members, my own board members, and all the participants. I tell you that it is the ending now, going digital. Yes, we have saying from this COVID-19 that we don't need to be in the school in the first process of the classroom before learning can take place or learning can take place. We can embark on blended teaching, whereby some will be in the school and some will be through this online teaching. The Anambra State government set a pace. When COVID-19 came in, we started our online teaching Anambra State teaching first April this year, and we've gone a long way. We have done a lot of online training and the rest of them, and we are now in the Tech and Teach training today, the flagging off. I thank God, and I assure you that as you wait and then listen very well and say very well, you never regret when you get. I assure you that it will make your lesson easier. That is less delivery easier. Even the students and the pupils, of course, that have been entrusted with our care should benefit very well from it. COVID or no COVID, education will still go on. You see, since we can now teach our students through online teaching and they will still take the advice very well. Once again, welcome to this all important training. I thank the IGK and the rest, the participants, particularly the non-provision for this education. I welcome you all. Just be attentive and then do it very well. You gain a lot in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mrs. Honorable Ife Okaro. I'd like to thank you for your time. So with me is Mr. Patrick Ubaja. I would like to invite him. He's the ASUBEB chairman to give us his opening remarks. Okay, I'm trying to find him. Or if his representative is available, you can send me a chat and then I'll put the spotlight on you. Because I don't seem to find him on our participants list. Okay, so I will be moving on to the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Education, Basic Ministry of Education, Mr. Linus Okonkwo, to give us, Mr. Linus Nwankwo, I'm sorry, to give us his opening remark. So,
hello.
hello.
Hello, am I on?
Yes, please, you are.
Let me first of all welcome everybody to this all-important training. All protocols duly observed. Of course, I've recognized the Honorable Commissioner for Basic Education, Professor Kate Azuko Menuwa. She has actually shown strong leadership for this ministry. And I think this is one of the benefits we are getting from her as a professor. Let me also thank IDK for partnering with us. She has been very supportive, very innovative, and very hardworking. That has made this training something to write home about. For our teachers, our great teachers, we are so proud of you, particularly this group now that has joined in the first training. We are proud of them. We are mindful of the risk they took in joining at the first instance. And I know that after them, the remaining teachers will join. This is actually the way to go. Since we have the support of His Excellency to get us moving, I think we have no choice other than to follow this path. And we are proud of our teachers. They've shown so consistently that they can deliver. So I thank them and ask them to concentrate and learn as much as possible from this workshop. It's very, very interesting. And I pray that they will all have the patience to listen to all the resource persons that we have assembled. I know we have the best of the resource persons, and they will give us all we need to get going. Thank all of you and wish you a happy deliberation. Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Wampos Linus. Thank you so much. Please kindly mute yourself. Thank you everyone who has spoken. I would like to ask again if there is a representative of the ASUDEP to please chat me up so that I can put you on the spotlight. Okay, there is no message in my inbox. There's no message in my inbox. So I would just like to recognize the office of the ASUDEP chairman, Mr. Patrick Ubadga, and he's been working with us closely, and we'd like to appreciate him for his effort and his encouragement. So without taking much of our time anymore, I would like to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Education, for the Ministry of Basic Education, Professor K. Omenola. It's a privilege to have you here with us. I would like to give you the spotlight to address us now. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. I want to salute in a very special way the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Basic Education. I want to salute the Chairman of Post-Primary School Service Commission and the Secretary that are on this platform. I want to salute in absentia the Chair of ASUBEB. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He just came back from Abuja, and he will join us later, he says. So I hope he joins. But by this time, I don't know whether he will finish. He will join us before the program ends. So he also sends his greetings. So I'm apologizing on his behalf that he didn't join us now, but I hope he will later. I want to salute all the board members that are here. I want to salute our great teachers. You all muted. So when I say teachers are great, you say it where you are. Nobody will hear you, but you hear yourself and tell yourself that you are great. If you tell yourself that you are great, you keep on feeling great and being great. Because each time I want to share my experiences with you, the strive to be a great person, would have to start from day one in your belief in yourself. Sometimes it's a story I've repeated severally. And today that we have more than 100 and nearly 140 participants or more than that, because more people are joining, if they are listening to me, to be a teacher is one of the greatest profession, one of the greatest things you can ever be, to be a teacher. I'll come to that shortly. But what I wanted to say was, when I was studying in the UK, I left my 6 children at home to go and get a PhD in the United Kingdom. And each time I read all the conflicting theories in the British Academy, each time I read all the, because it's been drummed in our ears that the British education is superior, perhaps. So each time I'm caught with some form of doubts about myself, about who I am, I'll call out for survival, one of the greatest stereotypes of the African woman. I'll tell myself, I'm a Biafra woman. I'm a Biafra woman. I'm a survivor, and I must survive in this country. By telling myself that every time, I got my PhD, finished in no time, and came back to Nigeria. Therefore, I want our teachers to always tell themselves that we are survivors. I want our teachers to always tell ourselves that we are great men and women. I want our teachers to always tell themselves, I'm a teacher. I am the best because I teach others, and therefore I must remain the best. I want our teachers to be proud that they are teachers. I want them to hold themselves high and walk with their heads tall that we are teachers. It's very important because what you are will start with the confidence you have in yourself. It is that confidence that will make you want to develop yourself, because confidence comes with what you know. That is why I want to thank IDK and the Creative Builders for what they are helping us to achieve in education in Anambra State. To have teachers who are confident. I mean, now that you're here doing this conference, you have seen that nothing is impossible. You think this is something that cannot happen. We have a lot of people trying to drag us down. You have people telling you, why are you registering for this conference? You shouldn't register. They want to make money out of you. They want to do this. They tell you all sorts of things. If you don't invest in yourself, you can't be proud that you're a teacher. What Nneka didn't tell you is that she is also a teacher in Lagos State. And not teacher in Takara. And I was speaking with her, and she told me that before, when the mother didn't support her to be a teacher, but now the mother is so proud of her, always telling everybody, my daughter is a teacher, my daughter is a teacher. How did she come to get that kind of encouragement? Because she invested in herself. She learned a lot of things. Technology is one of them. She's a teacher. I want a time when you, our teachers, will begin to be consultants to people in technology. But that's the way the world is going. How did I get my scholarship to go to UK to study? Technology. 2002. How many people knew about computer in 2002? How many people knew about emails? How many people? Now we have emails at our doorsteps, everybody, How many people? But by 2002, I was already computer literate. And that was how I was able to go into the internet to find that there was scholarship available in the UK for my studies. And that was how I got it. I didn't pay 1 kobo to study in the United Kingdom. Look at the young people that all came out, the people that came out who packaged what we are going to do. Look at them, from the young man to the ladies, young people who are not even, we're not older, maybe they're as old as we are or whatever, they are younger than we are older than they are. But look at what they packaged. Are you looking to a time when you use technology to also talk to other people? Because that's the world is going. Are we looking for the time when we want to talk about artificial intelligence? What about robotics? When we want to talk about all those new forms of learning, where the world is going to, you can confidently do that. The world is the stage. We all play our part and go. Since 2015, I've been shouting and telling teachers it's important you get computer literate. And in 2020, I was vindicated because we've come to a time where we have seen that it's no longer business as usual. It's no longer business as usual. This is no longer the time when we have to have all the time face-to-face teaching and learning. This is where we are in the new normal, where there has to be blended teaching and learning, and therefore technology becomes prime. It's not going to change. COVID-19 is not going away tomorrow. It may become an endemic like malaria or something. What it means is that we need to have new skills that will make us relevant teachers. So that when we say that teachers are great, you know that you are really, really great. That is why I really, with every sense of responsibility, thank the teachers who took the bull by the horns. Teachers who, like IDK said, are becoming our pace setters, are becoming our digital teachers, are becoming our first trainers that we are training. I'm reading what some of you are writing on the internet here, what you are writing, you know, and I can see all of you say, thank you, the Honorable Commissioner. I'm happy to be here. This is very interesting. Dalurine, you know, this is Nemo Antonia. Dalurine, Honorable Commissioner for Basic Education, be richly blessed. This is Atuchuku. Thank you, our Honorable Commissioner, IDK, PPSA Chairman, Asubeb. God bless you. You're all welcome. A lot of people are writing, you are excited to be here. I am excited to be here, very, very excited, because this is one of the dreams I've had about education. When we begin to have teachers who are really, really digital in every form of it, teachers who can stand tall before any community, any part of the world and speak. I'm looking for the time when, like in Ontario, you have OCT, Ontario Certified Teachers. We begin to have ACT, Anambra Certified Teachers. You are the first part of Anambra Certified Teacher that we're going to get there. When we have our own certificate, you have it, Anambra Certified Teacher. So when you write your name, what's the name here? Chinemelum Cheka. You after you write ACT, Anambra Certified Teacher. And you're as good as a judge, you're as good as anybody, you are as good as a doctor, you're as good as any person in any part of the world that has relevance. That's where we're headed for. And we will get there. We're already there, but we'll get there finally, because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. I really want to thank IDK and Creative Builders for putting together this beautiful package. I really, again, thank all the education family for their support, for telling us that nothing is impossible. Yes, we can. That is our dictum. Yes, we can. And together we can do it. I want to thank again our teachers, again and again, for taking the bull by the horns and making yourself available to be taught and becoming our first ambassadors who are going to go out there in the world and get other teachers to key in, because you have seen that what we are doing is not a joke. What we're doing is to make you globally competitive, like Chief Dr. Willoughby says about education. We want to make Anambra, we want to make our teachers to be globally competitive. That is the first step, and that is where we are going to. It's on this note that I want to declare this Tech and Teach training that we are starting today. I want to declare it open. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ma. We have really learned so much this morning. I would like to, I don't know, it's echoing. Okay. Let me take out the spotlight. Indeed. Okay. Thank you so much, Ma, once again, for this insightful speech. I'm truly elated, and thank you for all you have said to us. I believe that we're going to greatly benefit from this exercise. So I would like to share my screen again so that we can see what is next. Okay, so going on, we are going to be having the setting the climate. And I'll be inviting my partner, Mrs. Chinwanweke, to give us the icebreaker, the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to learn, and putting us in that atmosphere. So with me, I will be calling upon Mrs. Chinwanweke to please take the stage. Thank you very much. Kindly exercise some patience, please. I'm trying to bring Mrs. Nweke on board.
I still can share. I can share. I was able to share when we started, during trial and error, when we, I still can share.
Yes. You're a co-host now. You should share. Try again.
Okay. We can come and remove this so that I can do slide share. This thing up. Slide share. It was covered. Yeah. Yeah, hi everyone. I want to welcome us to the second phase of this program, Life Opening Ceremony. At this juncture, we just want to introduce us to the entire program and to, bring up issues that might be coming up during the course of the training. Can you see my screen? I believe you can all see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So I want us to look at this learning insight. Participants, look at this learning insight. Our only security is our ability to change. Change is difficult, but it's not impossible. You have all seen it. As I yesterday, a lot of people were crying, we can't do this, we can't do that. But here we are. We're able to connect and be part of this life opening ceremony. It's a great giant stride we have taken. So our only security is our ability to change, especially this new normal. The Honorable Commissioner has said it all. That will show our relevance as teachers moving forward. So that is our learning insight, to know that the only security we have in this present day world, in this world of work as we are experiencing right now, is our ability to change. Nothing is impossible. The Honorable Commissioner said, yes, we can. Once you tell yourself you can, you find yourself doing it. So that is one learning insight. Can you see this young man with the whole world on his head? Yeah, this is a young man who felt he can change the whole world. And he carried the whole world on his head. At age 20, he thought he could do that. Age 30, 40, 50, 60, he thought he has to change the whole world. When he gets to age 70, he now began to realize that changing the world must begin with changing himself. And that is what I want to point out to us. For us to change the educational system in Anambra State, to be able to face the new normal, the change has to begin with us. And you don't know what you have done for yourself by being part of this program. To change yourself, to change your mindset. When you're able to change yourself, commit yourself to this program, to learn the new skills, then you'll be able to change even your children. You start with your children, I'm sure. You go to your class, your schools to change the children there, even the parents, because there are a lot of programs online to help to train parents to support their children to be able to learn online. Then the community. Then we begin to talk about the Anambra educational system. So we begin to change ourselves. Don't think anything is so difficult. And that is why we created the WhatsApp platforms, so that anything that you are finding it difficult to cope with during the process of your learning, you quickly ask questions and we'll get back to you. So let's focus on changing ourselves. When we change ourselves, the rest will follow. That is the second learning insight I want us to share with you. Then the question I ask, why are we here? Why have we chosen to be part of this program? Is it to tell the Honorable Commissioner or impress her, or impress your chairman, the chairman of PPSSC and the ASUBEB? Is that why you're here? Just like the e-conference we've just finished, a lot of people are calling us, coming to my office to beg us to give them certificates. Meanwhile, they knew they didn't participate in that program. And we simply said, we are not selling certificates. When they didn't get through IDK, they called NECA, Creative Builders, in Lagos to beg her to get into the system and register them. NECA says, sorry, it's not possible. It can't be done. So why we are here? We are going to make the best use of it, of our time, for this program. So let us begin to ask ourselves, why are we here? Why have you committed your resources to be part of this program? What are you going to learn? What you are learning, how are you going to apply it to knowledge, to your classroom behavior? So let's ask ourselves that question. Why are we here? You can put it up on the chat box. Why are you here? It's a personal question. But I know at the end, you are going to enter into a new world of e-learning. Into a new world of e-learning. You can call it online learning. You can call it remote learning. You can call it distance learning. You can call it virtual learning or blended learning. That's combination of face-to-face and online learning. All these will be expounded in this program for you to understand the nitty-gritty of each, the online and blended. So as we continue to ask ourselves, why are we here? And we said, a new world of e-learning. This means that you are entering and going to build a new learning ecology, a new learning ecosystem. There are ways you will start using, which others who don't attend this program will never be able to use. So I am going into a new learning ecology. As a teacher in face-to-face classroom, you stand in the class, you talk to your students. Many times we don't make any, any serious effort to communicate, to carry everybody along because you are looking at them. But when you go online, you find out that you need to do more. You're not only going to have your presence, that's the teacher presence, as teachers presenting your content, your e-content. You're also going to use the digital tools and strategies at your disposal to create learners and social presence. So not only your presence as a teacher, but your digital tools and strategies you will need to create both your learners' presence and social presence for active engagement and connectivity of your learners, that's your students. So you're going to develop and build a whole lot of learning ecology, the ecosystem of not just presenting, all the strategies you need to communicate, to make sure that your students are connected with you. You fully engage them to ensure that learning takes place. So that's the new world you are learning. And all what I have said now is part of what you are going to learn during this program. So you have to learn active communication strategies. Very important, is part of the learning ecosystem, e-learning ecosystem. I want you to look at this to see what e-learning can do for you. By the time you start your e-learning, if you look at these diagrams I've put up, on your left-hand side, I don't know, you will see a tall man who is able to look through the fence. You see the short man. You see the other one who is not able to see very well. That is the type of barriers you can see when you are teaching, especially online. You have various students in your classroom, online classes, with different learning styles. If you're in the classroom, you'll be able to point out somebody who is not communicating or who is not, following in your discussions. So you can see that blockage, they're not able to see anything. Look at the other platform. That is, let's say, teacher one is trying to see, how can I help these people to be able to see what is on the other side of the fence? The person who is tallest could be able to see. The one who is shortest had a bigger box. The one who is middle height had a smaller box. You can see that both they can see, but look at what teacher B has done to remove the entire blockage, and put up something that is open for everybody to see at the same time. And that is what universal learning design in e-learning can help you to do. To do your lesson in such a way that you design your lessons, present them in such a way that you remove every blockage that will help your students to learn. These are what are part of what you are going to learn. And that is why we want you not to take it as business, take it as business as usual. And that is why we are not doing the training live. We are going to use our Google platform so that you can learn at your pace. Even if it's the video you can understand, you play it back. I have 2 online programs I'm just about to complete. At times I play my videos several times to understand it and catch it. And we urge you to do the same. We have put up a lot of exercises and this WhatsApp group, please don't post anything not related to this program so that you don't disrupt the flow. Because that is what we are going to use also to remove every blockage that will block you from learning. I'm gonna share, I want to remove this. I'm going to share another screen now. Please bear with me. No. From the beginning. Come, remove this. I want to share my screen. Please hold on. Hold on, I'll be with you. Now I'll soon join again. And this one. Remove this. This thing is blocking my slideshow. Yeah, I want us to look at the learning objectives. The specific objectives, participants, I hope you are with me. The specific objectives, I want to remove this. This is blocking. The specific objectives, you have removed it too. Yeah. The first of all, this program will enable you to develop greater understanding and insight into the use of ICT in teaching and learning. It will help you to develop your teaching persona, your online teaching persona. Maybe as a teacher, even with your classroom, I don't know whether you understand your teaching style. During this online, you have to
Apologies, I think she has a network problem or some technical issues. I'll try to connect her back again. Please exercise some patience while she tries to come back in.
Where am I now? Is it this one? This one. See it here now. I should close here. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for that break in transmission. We've already done with the, are you hearing me? Nick, are you hearing me? Hello? Nick is not hearing me.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. So we also, during this program, you'll be able to develop framework and strategies for leading, teaching and learning in a hybrid classroom. When we talk about hybrid classroom, we're talking about blended learning. Promote the concept of blended learning in Anambra State schools. We have 5 modules. This program is a modular course. You have to finish module 1 and get to module 2. Module 1, we are talking about education and digital literacy for teachers and school leaders. Here you learn basic computer literacy and use of computer in teaching and learning. Just to familiarize you with the basic computer literacy knowledge, which we know all of you have. We don't want to take it for granted. So we want to use module 1 to refreshing you on that, and then on all the general software applications like Microsoft Office that we are going to use for this platform. Then we're also going to use Google Classroom for this training. So that module 1 will take you through how to navigate through Google Classroom. Neka, when setting the climate, when she comes in, will tell you exactly what to do there. Then we have module 2, which is going to expound the whole concept of e-learning, introduction to e-learning methodology and pedagogy. You know, this program combines education expertise and IT expertise combined together to come up with this learning package. So this first module will expand you on e-learning methodology and pedagogy so that you begin to get used to certain terminologies like netiquette, internet etiquette. You know, we're going to still refresh you on Bloom's taxonomy. We are going to look at developing norms for online teaching and learning and the role of the online instructor facilitator. Like in this program, the Honorable Commissioner and the ASUBE Chairman and PPSC Chairman will have roles to play, and because they want to, from time to time, peep into the program to know what is going on. And that is the role the principals will be playing when their teachers go online to teach. So all those will be taken care of in module 2. Module 3 will take our channels and modes for online learning delivery. Look at components and structure, of an effective online learning. You look at steps in e-learning content design, universal design for learning, exploring various digital tools. We mentioned them: virtual classroom, virtual trips, flipped classrooms, learning management system, blended learning, synchronous and asynchronous learning patterns. These 2 words, you must know what they mean. When learning is synchronous, that's the way teaching and learning are synchronous. And when they are asynchronous, these are things you must learn, you must know. Then time and communication in learning. If you are going to spend 1 hour or 2 hours face-to-face, can you effectively do that online? These are the things you are going to learn. Quality of e-learning lesson content. Just like you look at quality of your lesson plans, there's also ways of checking quality of e-lesson content or e-content. Module 4, we'll look at designing and delivering e-lessons, exploring e-learning resources. There are a lot of resources out there you can use. You begin to learn how to do PowerPoint animations, video editing, a lot, Google Forms, quizzes, evaluation tools. This you will learn. Module 4, a lot of digital. It's not only Google Classroom, you have Microsoft Teams, Edomodu, Study Ladder, Nearpad. All this we are going to expose you to, and you begin to know the best you can employ at any time. Then there will be practicum. The exercise, go. There will be exercise at the end of the, as module 5. A lot of exercises, quizzes. This will include action plan on design templates and will cover remote learning checklists for teachers and heads of schools, exploring a day in the life of remote learning, designing lesson plans and lesson content using Microsoft tools, setting up and uploading activities on preferred LMS platforms, full reflection on the entire coursework. You can see that there are lots to do. We have our framework for this program. Apart from the presentation that will come as video or on an item, a topic.
Hello, we're sorry we lost her again. So I'm just going to continue from where she stopped, pending when she's able to get herself back in. Okay, I'm supposed to talk to us about what we are likely going to see when we get our emails. Now, this is the first phase of going digital. Many of us have connected here, and many of us also connected via YouTube. We are going to share the content of what we are doing here and on YouTube as a link on WhatsApp. And I believe everybody is a participant on WhatsApp. So we're open to questions, and we're open to, you know, clarifications. And if you have any issues at all, you can drop them in the WhatsApp panel and we'll attend to you. So after this meeting, we're going to send you an email. Now, this email is going to show you the link to join the Google Classroom. Like Mrs. Chinwenweke said, we're going to be using the LMS system, which is the Google Classroom. Now, many of us automatically have Gmail accounts if you use your Android phone. So we're going to be sending you emails to your Gmail account, and when you get it, I would show you what next to do. So I'll be sharing my screen now. this is my email page. Okay. This is what your email would look like. I'm coming. My page is loading. It's saying loading. So this is a demonstration of the first stage, or would I say the second stage, to join the main class. For all of us who have paid and have dropped our email addresses, like I said before, you get an email with the joining link to get into the digital class. So my email is loading, and you will see what it would look like when you get the mail today or latest by tomorrow. So here it goes, class invitation. So you'll be seeing IDK Creative Builders or something. So you see class invitation, you click it. And then you will get a message saying Tech and Teach, organized by Integral Development Konsult and Alobe Associates, inviting you to join their class. So like you can see, it is not transferable. Once you get the joining link, it is for you alone. So you please click on join. When you click on join, this is a demonstration if you're using a laptop. It's also very similar if you're using an Android device, whether it is a phone or a tab. So when I click on join, it automatically takes me into the classroom. I'm sorry, I'm also a student here. So when you click on that link, it automatically takes you into your class. Hello, ma.
and support as educators preparing to adopt online learning and blended learning environments. So we have designed materials which you are expected to reflect, discuss, and apply. There will be modular discussion prompts, idea share and social forum, facilitator question forum, peer review, and feedback. To employ all these strategies to create learners' presence. You are the learners' presence and social presence so that we can engage and connect with us, the facilitators and the admin. And all these are also what will be expected of you when you start mounting your own programs. My this thing is not moving on. So it's not moving. There will be assessments of this program. We have heard our honorable commissioner saying at the end you become certified teachers of Anambra State. That's a kudos. So at the end of each module, there will be need to review and assess learners' progress. We are going to assess you. There will be assignment, project, personal reflection, quiz. All this will add up to the assessment. With the skills, knowledge, and mindset acquired in this training, you design e-learning framework with the action plan template on how to transform face-to-face learning experience and for an online or blended environment, either as a teacher, instructional leader, or school administrator. That will be the action plan. We were going to have an action plan at the end, which we're going to share templates where you begin to see yourself as an online teacher, as a blended learning teacher, as an instructional leader, or as a school administrator. You are going to do it as an action plan, and we will show you where to upload them. In order to receive a certificate of completion for this training, you must complete all assignments and final projects so that you can earn your certificate as online, as certified Anambra State teacher. I believe this must be one of the certifications the Honorable Commissioner is putting in place. So those of you that are on this platform, count yourself among the privileged. Technology. This training will be carried out using Google Classroom Learning Management. Neka will talk about that. She's going to tell us, sorry. Let's talk about it. It will be on Google Classroom Learning Management System. You know, all the management system. And Google Classroom is one of the learning management systems. And that is what we are using for this e-learning. There will be streams for announcements, assignment tools, and feedback function. When she's going to take you on how to log in with your email, she will show you all this. And moreover, there will be video to show you on how to navigate through Google Classroom. We also have we have already created our WhatsApp group, which we are going to use to support this training to create learner presence and build effective learning community for our collaborations. And it's not everything you can ask us. We have to begin now to learn how to collaborate with one another. Collaboration is one of the global competency skills we must learn as teachers, and we must transmit to our students. There are things you have to ask your fellow teachers on the platform. I'm happy some of us started saying that. Why don't you ask? Want to say it on the platform, you can give the person a private chat. But if there's one that is so difficult, please ask us. We are there 24/7 to connect with you. We are going to set out time, maybe from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We will be available to share your concerns and respond to issues. We have our flow. The program flow, each module. I will let Nneka go into that. If we put up a module, we will tell you how many days that module will be. You will finish it. Then we move to another module. So let us all learn together, collaborate with one another so that our learning will be complete. Nneka will talk on how you will go in and then talk more on the flow. The flow is there. All these things will be on your platform, the program flow, so that at any time you know where you are, whether you're behind or you are ahead. But all of us, we want to move along with each other. That's why we create 9 to 9 p.m. to ask us. But you can learn even midnight. I do my online lessons when I have done all the things for the day. Then I go in quietly to do my programs, learn and do my assignments and submit. So, these are our follow-up programs. We will talk about it at the end of this program, depending on what the ministry and the agencies will want to do when we have done with this program. But we know that batch 1 for this program, we will end entry into batch 1 on Monday. Then from Tuesday, we create another batch. So anybody who still want to be part of this program, by Monday, we've closed for batch 1. We'll enter batch 2. After this opening ceremony, we are going to upload all your email, your Gmail accounts on the platform. We don't want anybody to, become agitated that you didn't receive the link. So we want to be proactive on that. After this opening ceremony, we are going to upload all your email addresses. You reconfirm them to us. Then we will start inviting you through your email. You still have opportunity today to change your email, because some of you might be using email address not designated, or send us email address that is not designated program. The email, to make sure that you have the right email for this program. I want to thank the Honorable Commissioner and all members of the education family, education stakeholders on this platform. We salute you, we thank you, we appreciate you. We want us to please connect with us to support the teachers to learn maximally. We assure you of value for all the resources you have committed to this program. IDK Alobe is here to support you to learn, to become a digital teacher, a certified Anambra State teacher. I thank you once again, and I want to invite Nneka now to continue with how you can link on, log in using your email. And then after that, we will have a vote of thanks from one of you. And then we do our closing prayer. Sorry, we didn't start with opening prayer, but I remember I prayed at the end of my opening remarks. We are going to end with opening prayers. And Nneka will invite I'm sure we have reverends on this platform who can do a closing prayer and bless each and every one of us. Thank you so much. Aluta continua. Thank you. Nneka.
Thank you very much for this. Please, I would like to continue from where I stopped, but I'm trying to juggle myself around a lot of things. So I will be sharing another screen. Okay.
Should I not even waste time on this? We'll do it on the platform. Abi, on the WhatsApp group. Yes.
Okay, so I was going to show us what it would look like when we get the email. We have gotten into the email, and I'm trying to get us into the classroom to see what the classroom will look like. So when you come in, this is what the classroom looks like. Tech and Teach, organized by Integral Development Konsult and Alobe Creative Builders. Yes. So this is what the page would look like when you click on Join. We had gotten to that point, then a class was created, and then we got in. So this is the opening page called the stream. You would see this training, this meeting will be uploaded there, and our program overview would also be uploaded. So if you click on it, like I clicked on it now, you can see Tech and Teach, eLearning training, the program overview. You'll be able to read through everything that is expected of us in the meeting, or rather during the training, including the course flow. So we also have our WhatsApp group where we will be regularly available to attend to your queries and for assistance. So this is the course flow and everything about the training. Then we have the student guide to using Google Classroom. I won't play it to the end. I just want to show you that it's there. How to use the Google Classroom. So I'm not going to play it because of our time. I just want to show you that it is there. So when you go through the user guide, it will show you how to submit assignments. Oh, I'm echoing. Does it sound better now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So when you go in, you will see the student's guide to Google Classroom. It will teach you how to submit your assignments, how to contribute to this class discussions, and other things. In addition to this, in Module 1, we also have a presentation on how to use the Google Classroom as a student. And in Module 4, you would learn how to use the Google Classroom as a teacher. It's in Module 4 because at this point, you are not learning how to use it as a teacher for this training. You're using it as a student, but it will be part of the LMS training section where you would learn how to use it as a teacher. So this is what the opening page looks like when you come into then if you want to see your classwork, you go to classwork. Now, when the training starts on Monday, you will see it in the modular presentation in the format that you would see them module 1 to 4. But for the sake of this presentation, I just want to show you how to get into your class. Then to access the materials, you go to the classwork.
Thank you, Neka.
Yes. So that will be all. We're going to share more insights on this in the WhatsApp platform.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Neka.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe we don't know if anybody, the Honorable Commissioner wants to say something so that we can bring this to a close. I'm sure many of them have places to go to. And if Honorable Commissioner wants to say something, then she will. Then we invite the person to give a vote of thanks, Ifeanyi. Then after that, we have the closing ceremony. Please, all the participants, if there are issues you have, you can put them up on the chat box, okay? So, Honorable Commissioner Neka, can you ask, is she hearing me? Hello, Honorable Commissioner. Prof. Neka. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Is the Honorable Commissioner still on the platform? What's happening? I'm not seeing anybody. Hello, Honorable Commissioner. Neka, invite the Honorable Commissioner if she still has something to say. Huh?
She's not on the platform.
Okay.
Customer you are calling is busy.
Okay. So can we get Ifeanyi to say, or any of the officers, do they all have anything to say again? Okay, can you invite Ifeanyi to say the vote of thanks? Hello, Neka.
Yes, please. Yes,
can you invite Ifeanyi for vote of thanks?
Okay, please, what is his surname so I can search for him?
Afulukwe.
Okay.
Oh, where's the commissioner? Have they left? Yeah. Ifeanyi.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All protocols duly observed. I'm Ifeanyi from Government Technical College, Mpo. On behalf of the participants, I would like to appreciate the indefatigable Honorable Commissioner for Basic Education, Professor Kate Omenua, the PAMSEC of the Ministry of Basic Education, Mr. Linus Nwankwo, the Chairman of PPSSC, Oka, Lady Ifeoma Okaro. I would also like to appreciate the Chairman of ASPEB, Oka, Chief Patrick Uwaja. In addition, I would like to thank the CEO as well as the Managing Consultant of IDK, Mrs. Chinwe Nweke, as well as her counterpart, the CEO of Alobe Associates, Auntie Neka Chukwulobe. Second, for this very all-important training, Technology has come to stay. We, the participants, we participate actively in the training, and we are going to use the knowledge we're going to garner to teach our students and pupils. We're also going to use the knowledge to make our education sector of this our beloved state a reference point. I thank you all. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Fanny. Mr. Fanny, thank you very much for that. Lady Ifeoma Okaro says she has something to say. So I would also put her on the spotlight. Please unmute yourself now.
Okay, right. I want to ask a question. You know, as work is now ongoing, I don't know whether this thing will clash with work examination. You know, I still say that I like the program. The training is important training. The tech and teach learning training is a very important training that will lift up the teachers of Anambra State to the next level. You know, they are lovely and wonderful teachers. Teachers are great. But notwithstanding, what of the way that it's already on? How are we going to manage both as it's starting on Monday proper? That's what I want to submit.
All right.
Thank you. Hello?
I would just like to mention that.
Hello. Work is on now. I don't.
Yes, I understand. I just wanted to mention that this program is a self-paced program. It's self-paced. So you can, like Lady Chiwe said before, that you can actually participate. You can actually participate at your own pace. We just have a time frame to complete the program. It means that any time of the day, you can actually meet up with your class. So there is no time of the day when we say everybody is coming under one umbrella to learn. No. When you go to the Google Classroom, the material will be there for you to study. And after you are done studying, you just do your assignments and submit. With the WIEC, we are not the ones that are marking the WIEC script. We are just invigilating and putting the children through. If I'm not mistaken, I stand to be corrected. But it's the children doing the work, probably revising with them, but you can work and have your professional, personal development programs. That shouldn't stop you, except you say everybody come class by 9 o'clock and then we leave class at 12. No, we're not doing that. We're just posting materials. You know, and then when we are done posting, you take your time and participate as you would like, you know. So if we say we have 4 days for module 1, it means that within those days, you go through the course materials and do your assignments and read up. That's all. We don't have a time when we are coming to class. I don't know if if that answers your question, ma. Ma, does that answer your question? But we would address us more. Hello, ma. We would address us more on. Okay, I shall mute you. Okay, ma.
All right, yes, I'm putting what you said. But I thought that, please, are you hearing me now? Okay, sure.
Yes,
okay.
We are hearing you.
Okay, I said that, why I put the person across is that teachers and invigilators and the equally supervisors, when somebody is doing what has not done before, for instance, you need someone to guide him. So, but what I've just gotten is that when somebody, after his the official duty, the person cannot go for his professional upliftment, something like that. But if he has any progress, you can now put it in the WhatsApp platform, something like that. Because somebody to be guided. That's my own point of agreement.
Yeah, Honorable Ifi, I think you have got the gist. Yes. We're not going to do this training like we are doing now, live. Everything is on the Google Classroom. And she has just explained to them how to get into the Google Classroom. The course flow is there. Maybe after Nneka will go through the course flow, how many days for each module. So we'll tell everybody, just like me, I'm doing online training. I don't even have the time during the day to do it. After the close of I go to my room on my system and begin to do my study. You will learn first, then do the assignment and upload. All we are trying to say is that, yeah, go on. Ask your question.
Yes, my question is, assuming somebody is confused of a particular thing that is supposed to do, something like that, the person will need a guide.
Yes, there are provisions for that. Within the Google Classroom, there's a place where he can type question, but that might take a longer time for us to respond to. That's why we created the WhatsApp group.
Okay, that's what I said before.
Yes, any question, go to the WhatsApp group, ask. Even before we answer, maybe somebody in the group might even answer the person.
That's beautiful.
Yes, so that if we say module 1, 3 days, we should maintain that. That's if you are working and studying, it's never easy, right? It's the same thing with this one. You must create time to go.
Another time, maybe at night. Yes,
and that's why we have extended this program from 10 days. It was originally 10 days. But we have made it now, I think 21 days, 15. That is, it was 10 working days, but we now made it 15 working days, added extra week, so that we don't push them too hard.
So we have 2
that is
weekends
beautiful.
in the middle.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. It's gotten. Thank you very much.
Please, in absence of any other question, we want to end it here. Honorable Ifi, can you go ahead? I don't know if there's any reverend on this platform. Everybody is muted. So you can go ahead and give us the closing prayers so that we don't start searching for a reverend now. As a baptized child of God, we share in their priesthood of Christ. So go ahead and pray.
Amen. Amen. In the name of the Father.
Wait. She wants to ask something. Nneka, you're on.
Answer a question on the chat.
Okay.
Somebody is asking that we should revise how to enter the Google Classroom again.
Father Aloy, good
afternoon. If definitely you're going to be in the WhatsApp group. So I'm going to send the steps as a video. I'll send it as a video so that you can go through it over and over and over until you are satisfied. Because this is data, we are consuming data, and I might start now, you might have another network issue or another person, and you can't even go back to what I'm doing now. But the best way would be to do a video and post it on all the WhatsApp platforms so that we know what to do when we get the invitation. I think that will be okay for everybody. So there will be no need to go over that again. So we'll take it to WhatsApp and then I'll answer your questions there. There are so many questions. We have over 50 questions here. Kindly direct your questions to the WhatsApp platform and I will attend to them, or we would attend to them. And then I forgot to mention the facilitators will also be included in the Google Classroom to also answer questions if you need assistance with the content of the course that they are handling. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, honorables, do your final prayer, closing prayer now. Honorable, your closing prayer. Please tell her to pray. I don't know if she's not hearing me.
Okay, can we pray?
Okay.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen.
In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father and God, we thank you again for whom we are. We bless that with a wonderful day like this. We are taking off our flag of this important training. We give you back all that glory, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Father, we thank you and we pray that you help us. All that you have said in this ceremony, may we be actualized by you, my Lord and my Father. For those of you that we have not run, but God has shared mercy, we pray that you give us the enablement, give a wonderful teacher, all the participants, enablement to say very well and bring the best of this training. At the climax of everything, everything shall be glorified. Thank you, Abba Father, for answered prayers. For in Jesus' matchless and mighty name we have prayed. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We wish you a successful start off. Unmute everybody, please. Unmute everybody. Unmute everybody, please.
Okay. They can all unmute themselves now.
Please unmute yourselves. Maybe they.
Yes.
They can all unmute now.
I'm Joseph Mosu speaking from Government Technical College, Osamala. Thank you for the meeting.
Thank you. I'm Chimokechi Zaba from Anglican Girls Grammar School, Onitsha. Thank you very well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Everything.
Thank you. John Newton, thank you. Thank you for
Thank you very much. Bye. From Anglican Girls Grammar School.
Bye.
Bye.
Government Technical College.
From Swatchino, the Anglican Girls Grammar School, Onitsha.
We appreciate whatever you get us on ICT. Thank you.
Commissioner, Chairman.